Yeah, it was nice to watch. I guess when someone can come in and bowl, that pace on a wicket that was actually, carrying through, it kind of changed the game for us there. It's also handy to break up, some spin overs. I thought Zach bowled, extremely well again. I guess those kind of wickets through the middle were massive for us, defending a low score.
You're defending something like 109. The game looked out of New Zealand's hand at that point. What sort of discussion was going on during the innings break to cheer up the boys?
Yeah, we would have obviously liked a few more runs. I think we probably went a little bit hard, trying to get 160 where maybe 140 might have been a good score. I was just trying to, half time there, just wanted us to fight, see what happens, take a few wickets early and then try to squeeze them. And, we talked about it's not a, easy pitch to start on. So whenever we could get a new batter in, try really squeeze them and, able to do that with, taking poles.
Okay, obviously he walked off after bowling just 2 overs. How is he sort of for the ODIs? Is he going to be around or is he too early to say?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He obviously, felt a little bit uncomfortable in his calf and not sure whether it was precautionary or anything, serious. So we'll have to wait and see how he pulls up and hopefully he's all right, but we'll wait and see.
Which the late order really batted well in both games, kind of giving that 120 because I think both games were 50 for 5 and 120 was always a fighting score in this kind of wicket. How important was that late order batting? Yeah,
I guess with our batting lineup, we've got Zach Folkes at 9, which is he's obviously a very handy batter as well. I guess you don't want to have to rely on 8 and 9 getting runs all the time, but I guess with the tricky nature of those wickets where it's spinners can get wickets quite comfortably. I think Hasaranga made it very challenging for us even on one leg. So ideally we probably soak up a little bit more pressure there and kind of leave us wickets in hand and try fire some shots later on. But Sri Lanka bowled extremely well throughout their whole innings and made it very tough. Wickets in the power play are always challenging to come back from, and Pachirana's pretty tough to play.
Much when Phillips is slowly making himself a reputation of being a bit of a clutch guy to throw the ball to. What were the conversations with him leading into that final over?
Yeah, just trying to calm him down. Really, he's Glenn Phillips. He's going a million miles an hour all the time. So, he probably bowls more than anyone else that I've seen. So he's it's nice to give him some overs here, and he's done a great job for us in the last 2 games. And I guess having that kind of all rounder with Michael Bracewell with a lot of lefties in the Sri Lankan team is very handy.
As a captain, how pleasing was it to be able to go into a final over like that under serious pressure with so many young guys in the squad? As a captain, how pleasing is that?
Yeah, it's obviously a nice one to win. I think the messaging at half time was trying to stay in it for as long as we can and take it down to the last over, and we were able to do that. And I think everyone that we talk about bowling in partnerships, and I thought we did that extremely well today. Whoever got the ball in their hand was with a real purpose and a real plan, and that's what we talk about, just trying to be clear. And if you miss execution, that's fine. That's being human, but the plans were nice and clear.
And just note on Mitch Hay behind the stumps, just a second international match, 5 catches, 1 stumping, under a bit of pressure there at the end. How pleasing was his performance? Yeah, no, I think he's definitely a player for the future, and it's nice for him to get a few catches, and that stumping obviously at the end was pretty important as well. So it's I guess that's one of the most pleasing things is a young group and early in their career and performing under pressure is obviously the hardest thing, and even Zach and Mitch are doing that.
Which how important is the fielding? That save in the boundary really won the game finally.
Yeah, we obviously pride ourselves quite a lot on our fielding, and especially when you're defending a small total like that, every run matters. That's what we're trying to say at half time there, and it's nice to have I guess a young group, with a lot of energy and fizzing around, and it can be the difference in those kind of low scoring games. And I said to Beast when he saved that free hit that could be a game changer, and ended up being we won by a few runs. So I guess those little contributions, but it also shows that everyone's engaged and want the ball to come to them, and that's all you want from a captain.